Tariffs also have another side. Isn't that something that you have to acknowledge?
No.
You could be plunging America into the biggest trade war since Smoot-Hawley.
But there are no tariffs.
You're going to stop. There are tariffs already
No,
at the
there
moment.
are no tariffs.
Donald Trump talks a lot about tariffs. He says they will bring in trillions of dollars. He says they will fix trade problems. He says they will punish countries like Brazil. But there's one thing he never says, and it's the most important thing for every American family. Trump made a lot of promises. He said he would end inflation. He said life would become affordable again. On April 2nd, he declared that American industry was reborn. Then just 1 week later, he paused the tariffs he was celebrating. He said there would be peace in Ukraine on day one. Later, he admitted it was a joke. This isn't new for Trump. Before politics, he was a real estate mogul and a TV star. He learned how to control the story, even if it wasn't always true. Now, as president, he often says one thing but does something else. Here's the real case. If you import coffee from Brazil, you probably rush to bring it in before August 1st. Trump said that was the final deadline for new tariffs. He wrote on social media, no extensions. That was on Wednesday. On Thursday, he signed an order changing the deadline to August 8th. This is the pattern. He makes strong promises, then quietly changes them later. According to Trump, tariffs are great and they will bring in money and help America win in trade. He even uses tariffs as a threat in foreign policy. For example, he said any country buying Russian energy after August 8th will face high tariffs unless there is a ceasefire in Ukraine. At rallies, he said tariffs will lower prices and will bring back American factories and protect jobs. But American consumers are the ones who are actually paying the price. During Trump's first term, many economists studied the impact of his tariffs. The results were clear. American consumers and businesses paid the full price. Not China, not Brazil, not foreign companies, just Americans. One major study by researchers at Princeton, Columbia, and other top universities found this. Tariffs cost the US economy about $16 billion per year. American companies and families lost over $114 billion, while the government gained only a small amount in new revenue. Another study said the cost was a complete pass through. That means foreign companies didn't lower their price. So American buyers just paid more. Let's take the example of basic home appliances. When Trump added tariffs on them, prices went up by $86 each. Dryers were not even taxed, but their prices still rose by $92. Solar panel tariffs went up by $1, and the final price to customers rose by $1.34. These are not guesses. These are real numbers from real purchases. Now Trump is back with a bigger tariff plan. According to Yale's budget lab, it could cost each American household about $2,400 a year. Companies are already feeling it. Apple paid $800 million in tariff costs last quarter. They expect over $1 billion this quarter. Stanley Black and Decker expects to pay $800 million this year. Warren Buffett's company blamed tariffs for lower sales in its consumer products division. Major retailers are also reacting. Walmart, Best Buy, Nike, Crocs, all are raising prices because of tariffs. A cookware company in Tennessee got a 75,000 tariff bill on just one shipment. Even coffee shops are thinking about increasing prices because of tariffs on Brazil. Yale says clothing prices could rise by 37% in the short term. Food prices might go up by 3.4%. Fresh produce would see the biggest increases. This hits every household, especially middle class and low income families. Despite all this, Trump's team denies there's a problem. When asked, Trump only talks about the money tariffs bring in. His trade representative says tariffs don't affect jobs. When the jobs data looked bad, Trump fired the head of Bureau of Labor Statistics. Then he claimed without proof that the data was fake. But businesses don't work on spin. They work on facts. Reuters reports that 22 major US companies are now raising prices directly because of tariffs. Other countries are fighting back. China, Canada, the European Union. Together, they have added tariffs to $330 billion worth of US exports. We have seen this before. During Trump's first term, Europe targeted Borcon and Harley Davidson. China targeted soybeans and pork to hit transporters in farm states. A 2020 study looked at 151 countries over 50 years. It found the same thing every time. Tariffs hurt the country that uses them. The International Monetary Fund agrees. They said Trump tariffs will reduce US productivity and output. Trump claims he wants to bring prices down. He says he wants to help working families, but tariffs do exactly the opposite. Tariffs are basically a tax on American buyers. Every study says so. Even if companies try not to pass the cost to customers, they still have less money to grow, invest, or hire, and that hurts the economy. So, here is the truth that Trump refuses to say. Americans pay tariffs, American companies pay tariffs, American families pay tariffs, foreign governments don't pay. That's not political spin, that's just how tariffs work. And that's the one thing Trump never tells you.